This company alone contributes about 3% to the Indian GDP. It alone pays 2.2% of the taxes in India. It is one of the largest conglomerates in the world. By now, you would have rightly guessed that I am talking about the Tata Group of companies. This is not a company that got $1 million funding and became an internet sensation overnight with its quirky ads. The company took 200 years to reach where it is today. Exactly 200 years ago, in 1822, Nusserwanji Tata was born in Gujarat. He moved to Mumbai to start his cotton trading business. His business was going pretty well, and he was succeeded by his son, Jamsetji Nusserwanji Tata, who was a business genius and went on to achieve what we call today as master strokes. In the year 1868, 29-year-old Jamsetji Nusserwanji Tata started a trading company with a capital of 21,000 rupees. In the year 1874, following a bold move, Jamsetji Tata established a textile mill in Nagpur instead of Bombay, India's textile hub. The Empress Mills experiment would prove to be a stroke of genius in the following years. In 1886, Empress Mills under Jamsetji Tata became the first company in India to pioneer employee welfare initiatives long before they were enacted by law from his own money. When the American Civil War was at play, Tata used this opportunity by doubling the price of the cotton as India was a prime supplier. The company gained unprecedented profits in the next 4 years. He had great visions for the country, but he could only fulfill one. He constructed the world-famous Taj Hotel in Mumbai in 1903, which was the first hotel in India that had electricity and of course was open to people of all races. He was succeeded by Dorabji Tata, who walked on the footsteps of his father and brought his dreams to reality. By the early 20th century, Tatas had a good reputation not just in India but also in countries like the United Kingdom and the United States of America. Tata Steel was the next magnanimous achievement of the Tatas. In 1907, Dorabji Tata laid the foundation of TISCO, which is now called as Tata Steel. Now World War I started and Tata was one of the major suppliers of the steel to the United Kingdom for the construction of arms and ammunition. In 1910, Sir Jamsetji's dream of bringing clean energy to Mumbai was realized after the Western India's first hydro plant was brought to life by Sir Dorabji. It gave rise to a famous Tata entity named as Tata Power. The famous town of Jamshedpur is the country's first industrial city. It came into being in the year 1912 and was named after Sir Jamsetji Tata, the person who envisioned this township. The 1920 Olympics hold a special place for India. It was the first time that an Indian team was sent to the Games. Sir Dorabji played a very crucial role in the upcoming Olympic events as he financed the Indian team travelling for the 1924 Olympic Games in the city of Paris. In recent times, India has had a dearth of world-class educational institutions. Except for a few, there aren't any institutions of excellence in the country today. One such institute belongs to the Tatas, the Tata Institute of Social Sciences. It was established in the year 1936 and since then it has played a pivotal role in helping the student community of the country. As the freedom movement was gaining pace in India, the Tatas added a few more entities to their already elite list of companies. The Cancer Hospital in 1941 was a pioneer effort in the medical infrastructure of the country. Tata Engineering and Locomotive Company was established in the year 1945. It was later renamed as Tata Motors in the year 2003. The newly independent India was venturing out to form newer habits, and the corporations were trying to capitalize on the same. One such habit was that of the beverages. India as a country had always been in love with their tea, or as we would like to call it, our chai. But we had no Indian brand to associate this habit with. In comes Tata Finlay, later renamed as Tata Tea, one of the most iconic brands in the country. TCS, the Tata Consultancy Services, is truly a global enterprise today with its presence in over 46 countries. It came into being in the year 1968. Besides helping the country develop on various fronts, scientific, mechanical, sports, etc., the Tata Group also strived hard to promote the heritage of the country. JRD Tata, along with Dr. Jamshed Bhabha, created a world-class performing arts center called as National Center for the Performing Arts. Although on face value, the promotion of Indian products and companies seems to be a phenomenon which has come into our lives after 2014, but in reality it has been there for decades. One such example of it is the establishment of the country's first iodized branded salt, whose tagline speaks volumes for itself, Desh Ka Namak, which it truly is, Tata Salt. Another major achievement for the Tata Group of companies was the Titan Industries. Through Titan, Tata delivered world-class products in an already watch-starved market in India. Tata later revolutionized the jewelry market in the country with the launch of Tanishq in the year 1994. Towards the end of the 20th century, Tata Group of companies developed India's first indigenously designed and manufactured car, Tata Indica, and Tata Safari, India's first SUV. Many firsts of the country are associated with the Tata Group of companies. This is the testament to the enormity of the company, not only in the sense of economics, but also as an aiding force to India. Do share this video if you find the information interesting, and do not forget to like the video so that we know that you're enjoying the content we create. And if you have any more suggestions for videos or any future ideas, do not forget to use the comment section. Thank you.